Hello and welcome to this short movie where we're going to do a refresher course on daily events. So first of all, let's go to the cow's head. Let's go to daily tasks. And then what we can do is we can right click here on daily events and then left click. And you'll now see that daily events appears at the top. That's logical because that's something that we're going to use every day. So let's go in. Okay, first of all, let's enter some services, and we're going to serve cow number 61.
Okay, so type the cow number in, press enter. Enter again gives you a list of different options to enter in for that cow. So it automatically goes to the next logical event because she's open. So it selects serving. So we enter on that, and then goes across to the date.
And what's a quick way of changing the dates?
So you can either use a drop-down arrow and select from the calendar. You can delete it and type it in, or you can use the plus and minus keys on the keyboard.
So the minus key takes it back and the plus key takes it forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
We press enter again. So it goes on to ask you the service type. So then it'll ask you for the bull. If you want to search for any of the headings, so if you want to look for AI code or name, you just need to click on it to change the search for, but we'll stick on name for this one. And then find the bull you're looking for, and then add them in, and then it goes on to ask you if it's gender sorted or not. You can press enter, enter again, then you can put a comment in if you want to. Then once you've entered it in, you get a green tick at the end. So it just lets you know that the information's all been saved into the database. So if you close the screen down, you're not going to lose anything.
Okay, so what happens if we're using a managed heat, like an off-sync program? Are we able to record that?
Yeah, so if you go up to settings, and then in here, so you've got your heat at the top. You put a tick in register estrus signs, then it'll let you choose between natural and managed heats.
Okay, so this part of the program is quite important because you can actually fine-tune what information you want to record. So, for example, if we go to, I see there you've got record comments or reproduction data. What happens if we go to serving? So here we can select if we want to use a technician or semen stock on pregnancy. At the bottom, we're able to highlight how many days before we start actually PDing cows. Let's have a quick look at a dry off. I think this is a subject for another movie. Here we can say basically what type of treatment we're going to use based on the information. No mastitis, no high cell count. One case of mastitis during the lactation, and then one high cell count. But we will be doing a separate movie on that. And then finally on calving, I see we have an option there to record the calving ease. So we would normally tick that. Okay, so let's go back and let's serve 244.
Okay, so again, type the number in of the cow, press enter. So because we're doing service, you can also press S on the keyboard. There's a little short key. Pop the date in, so go back a couple of days. Insemination type, AI code again, to search for the bull. Again, you've got the option for gender sorted semen, quantity, and then reason. So this is a new tick box that we added. We can then select the reason for the insemination. And again, you can pop a comment in if you want to.
Okay, great. And once we've got the green tick, that means it's stored in the database.
Yeah.
Just for example, could we remove that first cow if we made a mistake?
Yeah, so what you can do is click on her, and then right click, and then delete line. And see if you're sure. Yes, and then that removes it out of the database.
Okay, good. Okay, let's put a calving in then. Let's carve cow number 584.
Again, type the cow number in. Again for calving, so we can type C in. So number of calves. So it's now asking for the calving ease, or any problems, or did everything go okay? And again, you can put a comment in. And then once you press enter, it drops down onto the next line to put the calf's details in. So was it a male or a female calf? Is it female? In herd, yeah. And then it asks you, so you've got the breed option there, so if you need to change it, you can. Press enter again. So on this one, it comes up with your herd prefix, so we just got to fill in the last 6 digits of the ear tag. So we pop that in and press enter. So then it uses the last 6 digits of the ear tag. So we can change that. So I just only want to go up to a 4-digit line number. So I'm just going to call it 6001. And then I've got the option to put a name in. So if you do pedigrees, this time you can put the name in. Enter again, you can put in the hair colour, and again you can add a comment.
Okay, what happens then if we've just done a PD session? Are we able to enter in a batch entry of the PDs?
Yep, so if we go up to batch entry and then go to declare prevalent. So again, this option you can use for PD negatives, barons, aborted cows as well. It's not just for putting PD pluses in. Select the animals you want to include. So we'll just say we're going to include the calved animals at the moment. 35 days after service, and then when we go to next, it gives us a list of those animals that meet that criteria. So we can go through and select the ones we've done a PD on. So we'll say these 4 here have all had a PD today. Go to next, we can then fill in the date and then what the outcome was. So we'll say these were all positive, and then finish. So then entered in those 4 PDs for those 4 animals. If we click OK, it will then come up and ask us if we want to enter any more PD checks. So at this point, you could go through and put all your PD negatives in, but we'll just say no for now.
Okay, so we've entered a service, a calving. What about a health event such as mastitis?
Okay, so if we click his counts, if we say 67, so press enter again. And then again, so for a shortcut, you can use H for health event, and then select your date, and then press enter again, and then this opens up a health wizard. So we're going to pop in that this cow had mastitis. So you get a list of your different health conditions, but you can type in what you're looking for, and then it will give you a shorter list. And then here you can select the location. So then front right. If we go to next again, we can then select what we want to do. So we can either use a treatment plan, or we can just add in the treatment separately. So we'll just add in the treatment separately for this one. Now if we go to next, we can then go into treatment, select what we did. So we used antibiotics. We can also record who did the administration of the treatment as well. If we go to next again, we can now automatically go to add medicine. So if you keep going to next, so here we can select what we want to use. Select medicine. So there, because we've got medicine from our own stock ticked, it automatically picks up the latest batch number, and then we can select the amount we used, and then you can see the withdrawals at the bottom for that medicine. So if we go to next, and that's all we gave her on that day, so we can just click finish, and then it comes up and gives you your withdrawal there, click OK, and that's that entered into that account.
Okay, so I hope you can see from this short movie that we can really fine tune the program so that you record the data that you want to, and that we've got some tips there that you can speed up the data entry, and obviously with batch entry for drying off, that becomes very, very, very quick. If you have any questions, as ever, please call the help desk, and we look forward to producing another movie for you shortly.